have a feeling this is going to be a really weird game tonight.
Good evening and welcome to BATV coverage of Batavia basketball. The important Upstate 8 matchup tonight as first place Larkin comes to town. Bulldogs coming off a big win last night over Streamwood, a 38-point victory, and they hope to extend that tonight. Larkin comes in with an overall record of 16-6, a perfect 8-0 in the Upstate 8, and a full 3-game lead over a trio of teams, Batavia, Geneva, and St. Charles North. Batavia 19-6 overall, 6-3 in the league.
It's time to take a little bite out of that lead tonight.
2 of Batavia's final 3 conference games will be against these Larkin Royals, sandwiched around a road game at St. Charles East. So it doesn't get much more difficult than that to conclude your conference season. All right, let's send it down for our national anthem.
You stand, gentlemen, remove your hats for our national anthem.
And now let's send it down to the Hall of Fame voice of Rudy Dubas for the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. Batavia and Larkin coming up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Batavia, the home of the Batavia Bulldogs. Now the starting lineups for tonight's varsity game for the visiting Larkin Royals. Starting at a guard, a 5'7" senior, number 10, Kindrel Morris. Starting at a forward, a 6'3" senior, number 21, Anthony Lynch. Starting at a forward, a 6'4" senior, number 24, Isaiah Talley. Starting at a guard, a 5'9" junior, number 25, Christopher Rose. And at center for the Royals, a 6'10" senior, number 40, Jalen Shaw. The Royals are coached by Mr. Darren Carter. And now the starting lineup for your Batavia Bulldogs. Starting in guard, a 6'5" senior, number 10, Eric Peterson. And another guard, a 5'10" senior, number 12, Riley Cooper. And another guard, a 6'20" senior, number 14, Blake Carlson. And forward, a 6'4", number 24, Jaden Johnson. And then forward for the Batavia Bulldogs, a 6'4" senior, number 50, Colin Richter.
We should mention tonight, too, that we are videoing from the opposite side this evening. It's a little different view.
Get our perspective, exactly.
Wow, that was scary.
So the starting lineups for tonight's ball game, Batavia with their customary starting 5, Peterson, Cooper, Carlson, Johnson, and Richter. For the Royals, it'll be Morris, Lynch, Talley, Rose, and Shaw. Larkin 8-0 in the conference, 16-6 overall. Larkin will be in their traveling royal blue uniforms with black and white trim. Bulldogs in their home white uniforms. Bulldogs coming off a 38-point win, which matched their largest all-time Upstate 8 win last night.
I knew you were going to figure that out.
Game in which Jaden Johnson hit 7 threes. So we are underway, and the tap controlled by Larkin. Larkin operating left to right. First look at the Royals this year. Kindrel Morris swings to Rose, back to Morris. Colin Richter's going to have his hands full along with Andrew Hines and whoever else the Bulldogs try to throw at Jalen Shaw, 6'10". He gets it here, and there you see immediately his impact as he draws the foul. Royals led in scoring by Anthony Lynch, 6'3" senior, averaging just under 20 points per game, and he's been on a tear since Christmas. Blake Carlson picks up the foul, and Jalen Shaw to the line, shooting a pair. Hits the first.
Jalen Shaw at the line.
Shaw hits both, 2-0 Larkin.
See, interesting to see if Batavia can get off to the good quick start that they did last night.
Yeah, decent start and a great finish last night. A 51-point second half.
20 off the bench in the fourth quarter?
Busted that one wide open. Peterson with it near wing. Swings to Johnson. Interesting to see how Larkin will defend Johnson, but he had just a number of open looks against that Streamwood zone last night. He hit 4 straight from that almost exact same spot. Yep. Cooper drives, leaves for Carlson. They swing to Peterson to Richter. Back to Carlson. Off a Richter screen into traffic, back out to Cooper. Good defense here by Larkin to start the ball game. Nothing doing so far for the Bulldogs.
See how long it takes him to test that lane.
Peterson. To Richter, and we've got a whistle away from the ball. And the Larkin foul will be on 24. That's Isaiah Talley, his first.
Foul's on number 24, Isaiah Talley, his first team foul.
Down low to Peterson. Peterson backs in off the glass and scores.
That's by Eric Peterson.
Good move by Peterson, and the Bulldogs tie it at 2. Lynch. 18-foot jumper is well off, and the rebound goes to Richter.
I think it's going to be real important for Peterson to find those opportunities like that when he knows Shaw is on the other side. He'll be able not to have to worry about getting it swatted away.
Cooper back to Carlson, back out top to Richter. Peterson will drive, draws contact, and he'll go to the line.
Again, or at least I've mentioned it the whole season. I think they have to really work on this, and if it takes a few tough drives at the beginning of a game to put some fouls up on the board, that might help the team a bit. They got the back of the iron that time.
Peterson, as we mentioned last night, has really struggled at the line the last couple of games. That went perfect. Bulldogs up 3 too early. 5.5 minutes to play first quarter. Rose. They work it down low to Shaw. No whistle, but Shaw gets it up over Blake Carlson and scores. Shaw with all 4 Larkin points, and the Royals lead 4-3.
just look forward to Peterson finding his free throw shot at the end of this month.
And we're going to get a whistle away from the basket. That'll be on Talley, his second. Third team foul on Larkin. Into the game will be Pierre Black. He will replace Talley.
Third team foul.
After he tallied 2 fouls.
Too easy, Alan.
I know. Okay.
Legal screen set by Riley Cooper. Now check that. Peterson, his first.
His first.
So Larkin will get it back up 1 early. Larkin's last game was Thursday night, a 61-60 win, non-conference win over Rockford Lutheran. Last conference game was a win over Geneva. Morris swings to Anthony Lynch. Veteran team. Lynch leaves for Shaw, who lays it in. 6-3 Larkin. See if Batavia tries to draw Shaw away from the basket. There's Richter outside. There's Cooper in traffic off the glass, spins off. And the rebound to Lynch. Peterson got a hand in the passing lane, and it'll be Larkin ball. Halfway through the first quarter, 6-3 in favor of Larkin. Carlson will have a seat along with Richter. So Hines and Lefevre into the game. Lefevre 14 points off the bench last night, his 4th straight game in double figures. Lynch to Morris, back to Lynch. Lynch lost the handle, and that will be an over and back. So the turnover gives it back to Batavia, 3:45 to play first quarter. 6-3 is the Larkin lead.
Come on, guys, we need to get to double digits here in this first quarter.
Hines to Lefevre. Lefevre drives off the glass, blocked. Coaches wanted a goaltend. It sure looked like it. Back the other way, Lynch slices through and scores. So in transition, Larkin adds to their lead, 8-3. That's what you got to watch out for this Larkin team. Hines with it. Far corner, back out top to Peterson. Peterson to Cooper. And Larkin will be whistled for the foul as Jaden Johnson got tied up.
Number 25, Christopher Rose.
Christopher Rose picks up the personal, his first, 4th team foul. Exactly 3 minutes to play first quarter. Victor Perez in for Larkin, replacing Rose.
Yeah, I think they're going to try and blanket Johnson tonight, keep him from raining threes.
7 threes last night in the win over Streamwood. Has not had a look tonight until now. And that one's well off. Cooper can't save it. So with 2:46 to play, Larkin with an 8-3 lead and the basketball. Morris looks to Coach Darren Carter, and we'll bring it across the timeline. Shaw, Hines now on him. Back out Morris, thought about the 3, right back in. So the inside-out game, and Shaw that time can't get the roll, and Peterson comes away with a rebound. Bulldogs with numbers if they hurry. Hines with it, spin move into the lane and scores.
Nice move.
Hines cuts the lead to 3. 8-5 Larkin with 2:05 to play here first quarter. And Hines will be whistled for the foul on Shaw.
number 34, Andrew Hines. His first.
First personal on Hines, third team foul on Batavia. And off the inbounds, Johnson blocked the shot, but got a piece of Victor Perez.
Foul on number 24, Jaden Johnson.
First foul on Johnson, and Victor Perez will go to the line, shooting a pair for Larkin. Gets the roll on the first. Tally back in for Larkin, replacing Shaw. Perez misses the second, and the Bulldogs will have it down 4, 9-5, just under 2 minutes to play first quarter. Lefevre, down low to Hines. Hines sheds a defender and lays it in. Hines with 4. And they're going to get Hines for that?
Yeah.
Awful lot of ball on that one.
Say, knocked the ball away and caught the wrist after he took the ball away.
So the second foul on Hines, and he'll have a seat. Richter right back in. 9-7 Larkin, minute 39 here in the first. Morris into Lynch. Lynch quickly doubled back to Perez to Lynch, minute 24. Lynch deals on Peterson, jumper no, and Peterson there for the rebound. Richter out top to Cooper, wide open 3, that's short. Peterson, the offensive board, takes it in and gets the basket. Peterson with 5, and we're tied at 9. Under a minute to play first quarter. Lynch to Perez. Perez leaves for Lynch. Back to Perez for 3. That's off the iron, and Cooper the rebound. So Batavia can take the lead this trip. Half a minute to play first quarter. Pretty good job on the defensive glass here.
Helps when Shaw's on the bench.
Yeah, take advantage of that.
You got it.
Cooper will hold 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Tipped. Down to 10. Lefevre between 2 defenders, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Larkin with just 2 seconds left. Pierre Black with the foul for Larkin. 5th team foul. Blake Carlson back in, replacing Cooper. So the Bulldogs will have it 2.5 seconds left. And a whistle away from the ball. Another one on Larkin.
Foul number 1, Pierre Black.
Black picks up 2 fouls without any time going off the clock. So the Bulldogs again, Peterson into Richter, the shot at the horn, and he hits it. Colin Richter, an unlikely candidate to take the final shot, but he hits it. And the Bulldogs will take an 11-9 lead at the end of 1 quarter. You're watching live coverage of Batavia basketball on BATV.
Nice to see him take that shot. Again, probably one I wouldn't have picked to be the one.
So Batavia, let's take a look at the remaining schedule for the Bulldogs. After tonight's game, the Bulldogs with a bit of a break. They have a bye week next weekend. Their next game will be Friday the 16th at St. Charles East. Our final home game of the year, senior night, will be back here on Saturday the 17th of February as the Bulldogs will take on Burlington Central. A Burlington Central team who've ripped off 16 straight wins, averages over 70 points a game. So that's going to be a stiff test.
Yep.
And then Wednesday the 21st, the final regular season game, the Bulldogs will be taking on the same Larkin Royals up in Elgin. So 4 games to go, 3 conference games. The tournament picture will start to come into focus here over the next couple of weeks. The seedings and brackets will come out in about 2 weeks from now. So these are some important games here when you want to get some wins here before the cutoff for the tournament. Get one of the top seeds. It's a loaded sectional as usual. Batavia ball to start the second. They're up 11-9.
Richter thought about taking that 3.
Lefevre drives. Had it rejected by Shaw. That was just too easy for Shaw. I don't even think he had to leave his feet that time. So Perez the other way to Shaw out top.
See, to me, that's where you have to go up with the speed and the motion and hope to draw the foul on him, not
Shaw spin move in the lane, left-handed layup is good. 8 points for Shaw, and we're tied at 11. Lefevre drives, tried to find Richter, a little hot to handle, and the turnover will give it back to Larkin. 7:12 to go in the half, 11 all tie. Victor Perez to Shaw, to Kindrel Morris. Morris, you may remember, outstanding football player for the Royals. And Carlson will be called for the bump. Second foul on Carlson. 6th team foul on Batavia. So Carlson has a quick seat. Riley Cooper right back in.
Whistles keep blowing like this. We're going to be seeing people sitting on the bench at the end of this game.
Nice look that time by Shaw down to Morris. Morris lays it in for his first points. And Larkin back up 13-11. Lefevre to Johnson. Johnson around Shaw. Can't get the shot to go. Richter tried to save it but couldn't. That's where you see Shaw too. It's just with a rim protector like that, Johnson really had to alter his shot and didn't really get a particularly good look that time. So Larkin up 13-11. We'll look to add to it here. 6:26 to play second quarter. Morris into the lane, drives, had that one back to Jalen Shaw with the flush. Shaw now with 10, and the Larkin lead 15-11. Lefevre in a hurry, pull-up jumper short, got his own rebound, and put it in. Lefevre's first points of the night, 15-13 Royals. Morris back out to Black. Back to Morris. Kindrel Morris, 5'7" senior. He's been a steady player for a long time for Larkin too. Shaw steps out and hits the jumper. Shaw with a dozen already. And Larkin back up 4, 17-13. Richter, top of the key, swings to Lefevre. Lefevre pull-up jumper is good. So Lefevre's hit 2 straight. Back to a 2-point game, 17-15.
After by Kyle Lefevre.
Lefevre, as I mentioned, 4 straight games in double figures off the bench. Perez shot off the glass, no. And the rebound caroms to Cooper. Ahead to Peterson. Peterson over Shaw, can't get that one to go. No whistle.
Yeah, unreal.
Batavia bench livid at that one.
Yeah, that's...
Back the other way, and Shaw will get the call.
That was after 50.
Richter picks up his first. Yeah, Shaw's good enough, but...
Right. Still got to call it a foul when it's a foul.
So Shaw to the line, 2 of 2 free throwing tonight. He hits the first.
That Mr. Richter may have said, well, that's what a foul looks like.
18-15 Larkin. Second free throw coming up for Shaw. Misses the second, Lefevre the rebound. So the score stays 18-15, 4.5 minutes to play second quarter.
I don't know, in my mind, I think at this point, this close, you just keep going back in it.
Cooper, a strong move to the basket, can't get the roll. Rebound out of bounds to Batavia.
I will say that's a makeup call.
Johnson right back in. He'll replace Richter. So a little bit of a different lineup here without Richter or Hines in. Let's see who defends Shaw. Peterson backs in, leaves for Weber for the layup. It's good.
That was a good draw in there by Peterson.
Weber makes it a 1-point game, 18-17 Larkin. So Zach Weber on Shaw. Shaw with it, back out top. Lynch for 3. Got it.
3 points, Anthony Lynch.
First 3 of the game for either club. Lynch now with 5, 21-17 Larkin. Lefevre with Rose on him, back out to Cooper, down low to Johnson, reverse layup is good, and he draws the foul. First basket for Jaden Johnson, and the Larkin foul.
Jaden Johnson.
15 Wiskirchen.
That was number 15, Max Wiskirchen.
And Johnson completes the 3-point play.
Yeah, I think Johnson's had to just about fight for every stride on the floor tonight.
21-20 Larkin, 3:10 to play here, first half. Competitive ball game so far. Morris pull up in the lane, no good. And the rebound to Peterson, but to Bulldogs 2-on-1. Cooper the layup, no. The rebound falls back to Morris. Batavia can't capitalize on the fast break. And the Royals will set up. 2:40 to play in the quarter. Lynch. Spin move in the lane, got it. 7 for Lynch, 23-20 Larkin. Lynch and Shaw have combined for 20 of Larkin's 23 points. Weber a 3, won't go, in the rebound to Wiskirchen.
Don't want to let the Royals open up a lead here.
You're absolutely right. Key stretch of the game here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. You're down 3.
Need a good defensive stop here.
Morris holds, swings to Lynch. Lynch drives on Peterson. Peterson with a steal.
Here we go.
Cooper with it.
Yeah.
Can't get the shot to go, and the rebound to Rose.
Knocked away.
Saved by Shaw. Shaw into the lane, a little out of the reach of Lynch, and the turnover will give it back to Batavia. So the Bulldogs dodge a bullet there. Whew. Looked like that could have been a dunk coming.
Yeah.
So a minute 33 to play in the second. Batavia down 3 with the ball. Blake Carlson back in for Cooper. Lefevre to Weber, back to Lefevre. Backdoor to Peterson for the layup. Nice look that time by Lefevre, and Peterson with 7. And it's back to 1. 23-22 at minute 12.
Anytime Shaw gets his back to the basket, they've got to look for somebody to get behind him.
Perez 3, no good, and back to Batavia. So Allen, on a night when Batavia has not hit a 3, they're getting it done in other ways and hanging tight here with Larkin, just trailing by 1 with just over a minute to play here in the second quarter.
I think a lot of times you look at somebody as big as Shaw and you think, okay, that's going to preclude anybody from going inside, but I think sometimes you have to attack that. They just have to go right at him or right around him.
Weber will launch a 3.
Yeah.
And Weber hits it. So Weber with the first 3 for Batavia. He's got 5.
It's a team game.
Bulldogs up 2. And Shaw drives. This is the dunk. Goes down hard. Jaden Johnson will pick up his second. Yeah, that was a borderline charge.
Real push out of the way here. I'm going to watch it again.
And Shaw hits the free throw.
Yeah, he had his left arm wrapped around him pretty good there. The beauty of YouTube being about 30 seconds behind us.
Shaw hits a pair. Shaw now with 15, 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, ties it at 25. 31.8 left in the half. Tie ball game. Some backcourt pressure here from Larkin. Cooper solves it. Peterson drives on Shaw. Had it blocked. Gets it back. Back out top to Lefevre. Swings to Johnson for 3. It's on line. Got it.
Down it goes.
28-25 Batavia. 12 seconds left. Morris
lost it.
Morris down to 6 seconds. 4 seconds. They take it to Shaw. Shaw with 2.
Not going to get it off. He doesn't realize.
They don't even get a shot off. So a good finish to the half for the Batavia Bulldogs, and they will take a 3-point lead into the halftime locker room, leading it 28-25. Stick around for second half action coming up here on BATV.
Sponsored by the Batavia Bulldog Boosters.
All right, stick around. We'll be back after halftime.
All right, we're back. It's halftime at Batavia, and we've got a good ball game here so far. Bulldogs up 3 at the break.
A really good look at some Batavia feeder basketball youth out there right before this. Having some fun out there. A few three-pointers going down.
Yeah, there were some good moves in that one.
Lots of good defense.
we say it a lot, but the future of Batavia basketball is pretty bright. You know, you see tweets all of the time too about 7th grade teams, 8th grade teams winning tournaments, and yeah, I think there's some definite talent in the pipeline. Good ball game here tonight, as we mentioned. 28-25 Batavia. Balanced scoring tonight. Batavia with 6 different players scoring, led by Eric Peterson with 7 points, Jaden Johnson with 6, 5 points off the bench by Zach Weber, giving the Bulldogs a spark again, 4 points apiece for Kyle Lefevre and Andrew Hines. So really, you look at the bench, Alan, and between Lefevre, Weber, and Hines, they've contributed 13 of Batavia's 28 points. So good effort off the bench tonight. A couple threes. Weber hit a big one, and then Johnson a very big one there late to give Batavia this 3-point lead. For Larkin, they were led by their all-everything 6'10 senior Jalen Shaw. Shaw with 15, 5 of 6 free throws. Anthony Lynch, Bulldogs did a pretty good job defensively on him. He had 7. He's coming in averaging just under 20. 2 points for Kindrel Morris and 1 free throw for Victor Perez. So 28-25 Batavia.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get some little increased offensive opportunity here, we'll call it, in the second half. Last night, Batavia across the board, starters, bench, everybody got in on it last night and really made some good things happen. So
we mentioned the conference race. We've got a couple seconds here. So Larkin 8-0. The Royals, after tonight, will have 3 conference games left. So the win tonight would pretty much assure them of the title. It's going to be tough to catch them anyway. They have to play at St. Charles East. They play St. Charles North in Elgin. And, of course, the last game of the year, Batavia will be at Larkin. They have a game against Conant sandwiched in there as well. Of Larkin's 6 losses this year, Alan, those teams have combined for a record of 103-31. So the Royals aren't afraid to play in good competition. And Lynch can't get the layup, and the rebound falls back to Morris. Just underway second half, 28-25 in favor of Batavia. Spin move by Lynch off the glass, no. And Peterson the board.
Another good offensive rebound.
Batavia's done a decent job on the glass tonight. Larkin, not a lot of offensive rebounds. Peterson, Lynch on him, back out to Cooper. Hines far wing and a whistle away from the ball, and they're going to get Blake Carlson.
Foul number 14.
Carlson his third, and he'll have a seat just a minute into the quarter as Kyle Lefevre will replace him. 28-25, a minute into our third quarter. Larkin trying to stay perfect in the league. They dish it down low to Shaw. Shaw backs on Hines. Doesn't get the roll, however, and Peterson another rebound. Peterson dragged that foot just a little and will be called for the travel.
I think a lot of the times when he makes that little, I'll say that little bunny hop step at the end there, I think he thinks he's in the air. Sometimes I don't think he is.
It's a problem that you and I never have.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I get off the ground, I'm off the ground.
And watch out ground when you're coming down.
Exactly. Don't get in the way.
Morris into traffic. Can't get the shot to go. So Larkin, several close-in looks and nothing to show for it so far. Still 28-25.
Got to start making some headway here on that scoreboard. We keep stopping it.
Neither team has scored through nearly the first 2 minutes here of the second half. Peterson off a Hines screen, free throw line jumper, back iron, and Shaw snags the rebound. Kindrel Morris back into Shaw. Free throw line jumper, back of the iron. So both clubs still scoreless here. Riley Cooper. leaves for Peterson. Peterson swings to Lefevre. Lefevre down the lane. Hines caught it. Hines around Shaw. Can't get it, but a nice offensive rebound. And Hines will go to the line. Beautiful work that time.
Good by Andrew Hines.
Cooper kept the play alive, found Hines. And Shaw picks up the foul in the process, his second.
Working well in the forest around those big trees.
First team foul.
That's what you got to do in a game like this. It's just
You don't have to go through them. You just got to go around them.
Andrew Hines can't complete the three-point play, and it stays 30-25 Batavia. Back the other way, Lynch in a hurry, left it short. Got his own rebound, however. So again, Larkin's had plenty of close-in looks here. None of them have fallen. Shaw backs in on Hines, spin move, and Hines will be whistled for the foul. So Richter will come right back in now. So the Richter-Hines trade-off.
We're going to rotate.
Been effective for Batavia. Neither of those guys huge offensive threats, though Hines with 6 big ones tonight. Lynch, Peterson may have got a hand on that.
Yeah, he did.
Cooper to Lefevre. Lefevre drives on black baseline corner. Richter will take a three. Just misses, and the rebound to Lynch. Lynch coast to coast. And a blocking foul on Richter, I believe.
Awfully close to a travel there.
Richter's second. And Anthony Lynch to the line for the first time tonight. It's the third team foul on Batavia in the second half. Lynch, 7 first half points. Hits the first free throw. First points of the second half for Larkin. 30-26 pending the second free throw. Second good as well. Lynch with 9. 3-point Batavia lead. 30-27, 4:40 to play, third quarter. Lefevre up and under and scores. Nice move, Kyle Lefevre. Turnover.
Off Morris.
So the Bulldogs will get it back up 5, 32-27. Lefevre, that was reminiscent of that Geneva game here earlier this season when he put on a clinic. Johnson, top of the key, 3 is short. Chases down his own rebound, though. Cooper double team back to Johnson, swings it out to Richter. And we're going to get a foul on, I believe that'll be on Rose. His second. Second team foul on Larkin.
I'm watching this and I'm trying to see there. It looks to me like they're trying to draw him out away from the basket.
Peterson back out top to Johnson, swings to Richter into the corner. Cooper. And a steal by Larkin, but he stepped out of bounds. Rose couldn't quite stay in bounds on that far side. It'll be Batavia ball. Exactly 4 minutes to play here, third quarter. 32-27 Batavia.
Yeah, I think they're trying to draw Shaw out far enough to where they can get somebody cut in behind him.
Lefevre inbounds to Peterson. Peterson to Weber. Johnson down low. Good catch by Lefevre, and he's fouled. Darren Carter can't believe that. Carter's case is that he wasn't shooting, and that's a pretty compelling argument on that one. Lefevre hits the free throw. Victor Perez back in. 33-27, second free throw coming up for Kyle Lefevre.
Coach Carter's getting a little bit more animated.
Lefevre splits a pair, so it stays 33-27, 3:40 to play in the third. Undefeated Larkin. Tied up in a dogfight here tonight. No pun intended. Pierre Black for three, and that's good.
3 points, Pierre Black.
Black's first points. Second three for Larkin tonight, 33-30 Batavia.
A lot of threes in the third.
Oh, offensive foul called on Lefevre.
Foul on number 3, Kyle Lefevre.
Lefevre's first, fourth team foul. Lefevre will have a seat. Blake Carlson back in. Carlson with 3 fouls. So it's Peterson, Cooper, Carlson, Weber, and Johnson for Coach Jim Nazos. Standing dribble, Morris to Shaw. Weber draws the defensive assignment again. Spin move up and under, and Weber got him on the arm.
Foul number 20, Zach Weber.
Coach Jim Nazos, a lot of confidence in Weber, putting him defensively on the 6'10 Shaw.
He didn't make the shot, so I take that as a win right there.
And he misses the first free throw, so it turns out to be a good foul. Shaw splits a pair. He's now 6 of 8 at the line with a game high 16, and Larkin back within 2. Weber tried to get it back to Cooper, and it's picked off. Shaw with it, drives, offensive foul.
Yep. I don't know. I thought the first hit out here was an offensive foul with the push off with his left arm.
Zach Weber, a nice job to establish position that time. That's the third foul on Shaw. And he will head to the bench. So mark that down, Alan. 2:43 to play here in the third. Bulldogs up 2. See if they can take advantage with the big guy on the bench. Whistle away from the ball, and we're going to get a foul. I believe that'll be on Morris.
That was on number 10, Kindrel Morris.
Kindrel Morris picks up his second, 5th team foul.
His second, 5th team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes to play third quarter. Good ball game here. 33-31 Batavia. The Bulldogs led by 3 at halftime. Peterson in the lane had it stripped by Morris. So being 5'7" has its advantages. He was right at ball level there. Turnaround off the glass, a bit strong, and the rebound tapped, and I think they're going to get Johnson perhaps. So third foul on Johnson. And the 6th foul. So bonus the rest of the way out for Larkin. Lefevre back in. Johnson will have a seat with those 3 fouls. So Johnson and Carlson with 3 for Batavia. Shaw 3 for Larkin. Lynch backs on Peterson, up and under. Got it, and he'll go to the line. Peterson picks up his second foul, and Anthony Lynch tries to complete the 3-point play and give Larkin the lead.
Foul number 10, Eric Peterson, his second.
Shaw misses the free throw, and the rebound to Weber. So we're tied at 33, just over 2 minutes to play in the third. Batavia trying to deal Larkin their first conference loss. Cooper in some trouble, forced to call a timeout. So with 1:56 to play third quarter, tie ball game here, 33-all.
30-second timeout, Batavia.
Yeah, this is, I will say, probably the most important stretch of the game to this point. Right now, finish out this third period without relinquishing the lead or allowing Larkin to get any kind of motivation going into the fourth.
Keep an eye on the foul situation too. Again, Shaw on the bench with 3. Johnson on the bench with 3 for Batavia.
See, Carlson's got 3. Got anybody else with 3? Oh, Peterson's got 2.
One other score in. Geneva with a big lead over Sycamore, 39-13. Geneva, an improbable win last night at St. Charles North. Put the Vikings in that 3-way tie with Batavia and North for second place, all at 6-3. McDonald hit a banked-in 3 and was fouled. Nice look down to Weber, but it's blocked from behind, and Lynch will draw the foul, and he's not happy about it. Darren Carter shakes his head in disbelief in front of the Larkin bench.
One hand on the ball and one hand on the body. I got to believe that's what he called.
So Weber to the line for Batavia to give him the lead back. Hits the first. Weber's slowly starting to see more and more minutes here. The junior. He's going to be a fixture on next year's team for sure. Weber hits a pair. He's got 7.
Shows real patience out there when he really needs to be the guy that makes the shot.
35-33 Batavia. Minute and a half to play. Peterson got a hand on it but couldn't save it. Weber last night had 10 fourth quarter points, as did Seth Blazer. As Batavia put that away. Morris just gets the timeout. So exactly a minute and a half to play here in the third. Larkin timeout. Batavia 35, Larkin 33.
Timeout, Larkin.
And our next BATV broadcast will be Saturday, February 17th. Non-conference action is the Bulldogs will host the Rockets from Burlington Central. First look we'll have at them in I don't know how long.
A long time.
I didn't see the result last night, but they had won 16 straight and had not lost since early December.
And I think they've been averaging over 70 points.
Yeah,
correct?
they're a very good team. So out of the timeout, Larkin basketball, a minute and a half exactly. Morris will trigger. Good look that time for Lynch off the inbound, but can't get the shot. And Batavia the rebound. Weber slices in and scores.
Nice
Weber.
Move. Really nice move.
He's got 9 to lead Batavia now, and the lead back to 4, 37-33. Lynch back out top to Morris. Top of the key. 3 is well short. Larkin comes away with the offensive board, and under a minute left, they'll set up again. Kindrel Morris, standing dribble. It's for a screen from Black, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Carlson. That'll be his 4th.
Foul number 14, Blake Carlson, his 4th.
Johnson back in now. He's got to be careful here in the final 48 seconds. He's got 3.
8th team foul.
8th team foul on Batavia. And to the line for the Royals will be Kindrel Morris. First trip to the line tonight. Morris with 2 points in the game.
The thing I think we got to watch is Johnson's got to be really careful of his clear out elbow.
Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. So Batavia dodges another bullet, and will have a chance to add to a 4-point lead with 40 seconds left here in the quarter. Cooper, dangerous pass out of bounds off of Peterson. So a little miscommunication there. And the turnover gives it back to the Royals with 34 seconds. John Golden will come in, replacing Johnson. So an offensive-defensive switch there.
Stuck in the 3s here at the end of this third.
Batavia hit 6 on the court there. Too much men, as they say in Canada.
No penalty box here.
Morris draws contact, got it, and he'll go to the line. Kindrel Morris. And double bonus now. That foul was on Weber, his second.
That was on number 20, Zach Weber, his second.
So Morris cuts the lead to 2, and will look to complete the 3-point play and make it a 1-point game. Morris just missed a free throw a moment ago. Hits that one. 5 points for Morris, 37-36. Batavia clings to a 1-point lead. Substitutions for Larkin. Johnson back in for Batavia. Thought about the long ball to Lefevre. Instead, it'll be Weber across the timeline. 20 seconds. Weber standing dribble as we wind down near 10 seconds. Lefevre. Baseline jumper, kind of adjusted it in the air. Cooper, and a traveling violation called on Larkin as he went to the floor. So the Bulldogs with 2.3 left will have the ball. Shaw will come in. Shaw with 3 fouls.
To draw his 4th foul?
I have a feeling they'll put him on the inbounder. And Jim Nazos wants a timeout. 2.3 seconds to play, 3rd quarter. Bulldogs up 1 here on BATV.
I don't know why you take that chance.
30-second timeout.
Because if you come back towards the basket at all, the probability of him drawing a foul is pretty high.
I suspect his instructions were use that big 6'10" wingspan and harass the inbounder. And then
make sure they don't get the inbounds, and then put your hands back inside your armpits.
Right.
And don't touch anybody.
.3 seconds left. Bulldogs led by 3 at halftime, 28-25. Lead extended to 6. It was 33-27 at one point.
Interesting. Cooper to inbound.
So Cooper, who gives up about 9 inches here. And there you see the effect of Shaw. So we'll try it again. It's too bad because Lefevre would have had a pretty good look at a 3 out of the corner that time. And the officials are going to huddle. What's the discussion
2
here?
tenths. Time off the clock. If he touched it in bounds, it's got to start. And really,
Darren Carter wants an explanation. He's not going to get an audience. And they throw it away.
No, look out.
Half-court shot is short at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete here from Batavia. Don't go anywhere. Batavia with a 1-point lead, 37-36. Low-scoring quarter. Batavia just 9 points. Larkin with 11 that quarter.
It all comes down to this final 8 minutes.
Bulldogs, again, balanced scoring tonight. Zach Weber, 9 points off the bench to lead the way. 7 points for Lefevre and Peterson. Hines and Johnson each with 6. Though you look at the second half scoring, all of the scoring in that quarter done by Lefevre, Weber, and Hines. No points for Johnson or Peterson, the 2 leading scorers.
Let's see who steps up in the 4th quarter here tonight.
Let's take a look. Larkin's closest conference game so far, I believe, was against Streamwood.
Yeah, wasn't that I was going to say, I think that was the closest one.
A 5-point win. No, I take that back. They beat, I forgot this game. St. Charles North, they beat, Lynch had a late shot to beat St. Charles North, so they beat North 51-50. 5-point win over Geneva last week. So they've been involved in some tight ones, particularly on the non-conference side. Again, they played a very tough schedule. As has Batavia this year. Lefevre looked for the back door. somehow frees himself up enough for the shot.
How did he hang in the air long enough to rearrange himself and get that shot?
He's very creative offensively, no doubt about it. So 9 points now for Lefevre and a 3-point Batavia lead. Morris in traffic up and under, draws another foul.
Peterson might have got that.
You are correct. Third foul on Peterson. So Peterson now with 3, along with Johnson and Hines. Carlson with 4. And Kindrel Morris, 1 of 2 at the line. Will shoot a pair here. Misses the first. Morris takes a long time, misses it. Shaw the offensive rebound though, and putback is good. So that's the first field goal of the second half for Shaw. He's got 18 to lead all scorers, and Larkin back within 1. Cooper in some trouble, and Morris bailed him out.
Wow.
Larkin fans not happy about that one. Morris's third foul. And that will send Batavia into the bonus. So Riley Cooper will shoot the 1 and 1.
And Coach Carter's blood pressure about 30 points higher.
Riley Cooper, scoreless tonight, will shoot the 1 and 1. First is good. 40-38, second free throw coming up. Cooper misses the second. Shaw the rebound. So the score remains 40-38 Batavia. We're just underway fourth quarter. I believe neither team has led more than 6, and Shaw ties it up. So Shaw back in the game and making his presence felt. 20 points. Exactly half of Larkin's points tonight. Behind the back dribble for Lefevre, who scores.
Unreal.
Highlight reel shot by Lefevre.
Wow.
Bulldogs back up 2. Lynch drives, leaves it short a second time and draws the foul. So this is going to be a battle of attrition here for the final 6.5 minutes. Lefevre picks up his second. Again, double bonus the rest of the way out. Lynch to the line. He's 2 of 3 at the stripe tonight. Misses the first. So Larkin has done themselves no favors at the free throw line tonight, particularly in the second half here.
Hines in for Weber.
Morris just 1 of 4. Lynch now 3 of 5. He's got a dozen. 42-41 Bulldogs against some token pressure by the Royals. Cooper back to Hines, back to Cooper. He'll take the 3. No. And Shaw the rebound, and we've got a whistle.
Going the right way. Oh, I thought they called it on.
So Hines picks up his 4th. And Jalen Shaw to the line. Shaw has been there 8 times tonight. He's hit 6. This for the tie. Misses the first. Weber will replace Hines, so Weber will now draw the defensive assignment. Figure he's got 15 fouls between the 3 of these guys. Shaw misses a pair, but Lynch the rebound. Putback is good. So they missed 2 free throws, but Lynch the offensive rebound and putback, and Larkin's back on top, 43-42, just over 6 to play. Larkin's ratcheted it up on the defensive end as well. Lefevre, top of the key, 3, short, and Lynch the rebound. Ahead to Perez. Larkin numbers. Black off the glass, no. The rebound is up and good by Victor Perez. So suddenly, Larkin getting some key offensive rebounds. And they've taken a 3-point lead, 45-42.
Got to make some shots down here, gentlemen.
Weber out top to Cooper. Black right on Johnson. Johnson has not had a ton of open looks tonight, unlike last night. So instead he takes it to the basket, can't get the rebound. Put back by Peterson, no, but he draws the foul.
That was number 5,
Victor Perez picks up the foul. 8th foul. 2 shots coming up for Eric Peterson. Peterson split a pair back in the first quarter. Hits the first. So Peterson with his first point of the second half. He's got 8. Hines back in.
Richter.
I'm sorry, Richter. Richter replacing Weber.
The interchangeable spot.
So Peterson looked good on those free throws, Alan. He's got 9.
Told you, he'll have it perfect by the end of this month.
45-44 Larkin. Morris walks it across. Royals on the strength of a couple offensive rebound putbacks, and Richter with a steal. Back to Richter to Lefevre. Why not? Lefevre can't get it to go, and rebound tapped by Richter to Lynch. And he runs right into, how can you call that a foul?
Wow.
He turned around.
He grabbed the ball.
And that's the 4th foul on Johnson. Johnson with 4, Carlson with 4, Hines with 4. And Lynch will go to the line.
The only way he would have had a chance is if his hands would have been up in the air and standing there.
Lynch misses the free throw. So Johnson to the bench with 4 fouls. Johnson held scoreless here in the second half. Lynch hits the second.
I'm okay with him missing that second one, or making the second one, because it doesn't give him the chance to pull 2 out of it.
2-point lead for Larkin, 46-44 with 4:44 to go. Batavia in foul trouble now. Cooper finds a seam, and Shaw puts it into about the 4th row.
You got to take that chance.
Richter out top, swings to Cooper. Cooper back out to Peterson for 3. That's no good. Richter got a hand on it, but it's to Morris. Morris ahead to Lynch for the layup.
Come on, guys. Can't let this get much any further.
Down near the 4-minute mark, Larkin has opened up a 4-point lead, 48-44. Carlson back out to Richter. Richter had it poked away. And Darren Carter is not going to get a timeout when the ball is sitting at his bench.
Only in Geneva do you get a timeout when you don't have possession of the ball.
Tried to sell that one, but Batavia will inbound.
We should explain to him that only works in Geneva.
Allen referring to a play where Geneva somehow miraculously called timeout as the guy was going out of bounds and flung it back in. I think he called timeout before the ball had actually made it to him. So Peterson Can't get the shot, no whistle. Jim Nazos is not happy. And again, how can
Unreal.
Lynch the other way, gets the roll. And a timeout on the court. 3:13 left, and Larkin has opened up their biggest lead of the night, 50-44.
I think he wants a full timeout.
So the reset, Batavia down 6. Double bonus for Larkin, 18 fouls against Larkin. Both clubs with 3 timeouts left. Fouls definitely a factor here. Blake Carlson, Jaden Johnson, Andrew Hines, all with 3 or 4 fouls. Peterson with 3. For the Royals, Morris and Shaw with 3. Nobody else with more than 2.
I want to give a shout out to our bench tonight. Katie filling in down in the studio tonight. Thanks for helping out.
Alan had some fun this afternoon, came into the studio and worked with Andrew. We put together some voiceovers of the football playoff game. So if you have interest in purchasing a complete set of the championship season, shoot an email to BATV or contact one of us. We'll get you on the list. It was fun going back and reliving some of those playoff wins.
Overtime. I shouldn't mention that at this point in the game, should I? But hey, overtime. They were some fun games.
I think Batavia may have just gotten another interception against Lincoln Way West, too. Number 4 down there on the bench had 3 of them that day. All right, 3 minutes to play. Bulldogs 3 by Carlson is good. Big 3 there by Blake Carlson, his first points of the night, and they're big ones. Batavia back within 3, 50-47.
Getting the crowd into it here. Let's see who's going to steal the ball this time.
Morris holds. Peterson now on Shaw. Batavia's tried just about everybody on the roster. Perez, travel was called, couldn't maintain possession of it, and the Bulldogs will get it back. 2:26.
He's saying he didn't have the ball. Well, he had it long enough to move with it. Timeout.
2:26 to go. 3-point Larkin lead, 50-47. And close throughout. Batavia led by 2 after 1, by 3 at halftime, and by 1 after 3. Both clubs have had 6-point leads at one point.
As long as we have a 1-point lead at the end of 4.
I remember a game a few years ago against Elgin here where Batavia trailed for, I think, 31 minutes and 58 seconds.
Yes.
And Mike Rufer got a shot with just a couple seconds left. Batavia won that one. It was the only lead of the ball game.
Yeah, those shots tend to bring the house down. It'd be okay. We could deal with a viral video heading out of BATV on this fine Saturday night.
So, yeah, interesting schedule here coming up. Batavia with a week off, and that could be a good thing here. Get some work in. Last night was a much-needed laugher for Batavia coming off those 3 straight losses. And win or lose tonight, they've been very competitive against a very good Larkin team. So see if they can get over the hump and win this
even
one.
Before they opened it up, they really showed some offense. Really moving the ball well.
Compare this game to the St. Joseph's game, and that's really no comparison. Cooper drives, has it blocked from behind. And Shaw making his presence known here late on the defensive end. It's a couple times it looks like Cooper's had him dead to rights, and so just over 2 minutes left. Lynch traveled.
You can't believe that.
There's a bit of a delayed whistle. It was pretty evident, though. Just over 2 minutes left. Larkin with a 3-point lead. Batavia a chance to cut into it here. Lefevre. Johnson screaming for it. Carlson, who just hit a three, fouled on that one.
Yep, he got fouled.
And he'll go to the line for 3 shots and a chance to tie it up. That was on Morris. That's his 4th.
I mean, he took the shot, and Morris hit him right in the forearm.
Foul number 10, Kindrel Morris, his score.
Carlson hits the first. Two more coming up. Second is good. That was the 9th team foul. So a double bonus for both clubs. Carlson for the tie. Calmly hits all 3. So a 6-0 Blake Carlson run, and we're tied again, 50-50.
Just watched it on the YouTube. Right about the middle of the forearm where he hit him.
Well, and the shot came up short, too,
Right.
which,
Well,
you know...
And you watch the trajectory go up with it instead of at the basket.
So 50-50. Who you got in the 50-50 raffle tonight, Alan? Batavia or Larkin?
Batavia, of course.
We wind down near the minute-and-a-half mark. Look at Shaw and Hines really dueling down there. And a travel is called on Victor Perez. The turnover will give it back to Batavia. Good defense that time. So the Bulldogs on a 6-0 run can take the lead back. Johnson back in. Pretty good offensive lineup out there now. I've been wanting to see a little bit of this where you have Lefevre out there with the other 4 starters. You go a little smaller, but compared to Shaw, you're going to be small regardless.
Yep.
Lefevre holds back out to Cooper. 1:15. Tie ball game.
Interesting switch what we're going to have here.
Shaw on Cooper. 25 feet away from the basket. See if he can drive on him and find somebody open. Under a minute. Will Batavia play for a final shot? Timeout to Batavia. 54 seconds left. 50-50 is our score. Can Batavia knock Larkin from the ranks of the unbeaten? Larkin a perfect 8-0 in the conference. Larkin looking to win the Upstate 8 for their first time since the 2013-2014 season. That was the second half of a back-to-back Larkin run.
I still think they'll win the conference title. I don't see them losing the rest of their games going out.
Yeah, they would have to have a pretty epic collapse. They have a full 3 games lead in the loss column.
Not that I can't see Batavia pulling it out and winning out, but I don't think that they do anything but have a share of it.
And Larkin with a pretty tough schedule down the stretch. At St. Charles East, and the Saints are playing as well as they've played all year. St. Charles North at home and Batavia.
They put a good game together here at Night of Hoops.
Batavia with games against St. Charles East and Larkin. Both on the road. This is the final conference home game tonight. So 54 seconds left, 50-50. Cooper leaves for Peterson at 44. Out top to Cooper. Swings to Lefevre. Lefevre into the lane. Spin move. Back the other way and he traveled. Again, the presence of Jalen Shaw forced him to reverse course. And now Larkin will get a chance. 50-50 tie, 31 seconds left. Johnson comes out with those 4 fouls. Hines back in. Bulldog fans making some noise. They need a stop here. 25 seconds left. Morris with 17. Morris, Cooper on him, looks to his bench. 13. Larkin will call a timeout with 12.2 left.
See how they work this at the end here. I'm almost wondering if they just use Shaw to open that lane up.
Yeah, this team certainly has options.
Yep.
You look at Anthony Lynch, who has 12 second half points here. Lynch and Shaw have combined for 39 of Larkin's 50 points. You know, Morris can penetrate. You know, do you back Shaw in, try to draw a foul on Batavia? Nice to have options for Coach Darren Carter.
Just come out and play some good defense here.
Double bonus for both clubs. Batavia with 1 timeout remaining. Larkin with 2. The possession arrow favoring Larkin right now.
Quick steal and really fast outlet. Nope.
So
it's a little.
Batavia will take their final timeout. They wanted to see how Larkin set that up.
Full timeout. Batavia.
So Batavia out of timeouts now. 12.2 seconds left.
It's be real interesting to see how they run this.
I want to point out that the Batavia sophomores were victorious in the opener tonight, winning 64-47. As the sophomore express keeps rolling. They have been very impressive this year. And again, a team with no real superstars. They're very effective as a team.
They work their offense like it's drawn up each and every time.
Tyler Cooper had the hot hand tonight. He had 20 in that win. Bulldogs busted that one open. The second half was a 6-point lead at halftime. They ended up winning by 17. We're up over 20 at one point. Here it's 50-50, 12.2 seconds left. Larkin basketball. Larkin still with 2 timeouts remaining.
First one to 53 wins.
Night B. So Lynch will inbound in front of the scorer's table.
Okay.
Hines on Shaw. They go into the backcourt to Morris. Morris with 10 seconds, drives on Cooper. Takes it into the lane, scores. 5 seconds left. They got to hurry, though. Batavia's got to hurry. Just 2 seconds left. Carlson a heave at the buzzer, and it won't go.
Wow.
And Larkin emerges with a 52-50 win. For Batavia wishes they had that timeout.
Yeah, I thought about saying something about that what happens if they make the basket right away and you don't have a way to stop the clock.
But a hard-fought win. Larkin had to work for this one tonight, and the Royals stay perfect in the Upstate 8, winning it 52-50.
Wow.
Good ball game tonight. Bulldogs just couldn't quite get over the hump on this one. Give credit to Kindrel Morris, taking it into the lane and getting the shot with 5 seconds left. Bulldogs fall to 19-7, 6-4 in conference play. They'll be in action on the 16th. That's a Friday night game at St. Charles East. Our next BATV broadcast on Saturday the 17th here against Burlington Central. So for our BATV crew and for Alan Wolf, I'm Dave Lundberg. Thanks for watching this presentation of Batavia Sports on BATV. We'll see you on the 17th. Good night, everybody.
Good night.